Welcome to the platform where accountability in student leadership must be discussed. Let's analyze the accountability. Good day, viewers, and welcome you to another exciting edition of the Hardball Broadcast, where we give you an in-depth analysis from the world of politics, culture, entertainment, business, and education. I am Lazarus Joshua, your anchor. And on today's edition, we are diving into the world of politics, where we discuss student politics on campus with the theme pre-election assessment and intentions. And our guest for today is Comrade Wambe Umar Aminu, who serves as the Treasurer at the Department of International Relations, Kaduna State University, Senator representing International Relations students at the Student Representative Council, SRC, and he is also the Deputy Maize Bearer, SRC, that is Student Representative Council, and he also serves as the Academic Director, National Association of Kano State Students. Very good to have you.
It's an honor to be here.
So, Comrade, to begin with, how are you coping with all this responsibility shouldered on you? You being the Treasurer, Senator, Maize Bearer, as well as Academic Director.
Just like you stated, my name is Wambe Umar, and I think before I respond to your question, I would like to briefly make an introduction of politics itself. Okay, so according to David Preston, politics is the authoritative allocation of value to the society, which he emphasizes on the importance of only those in power can authoritatively allocate. And so also, Harold Laswell defined politics as who get what, when, and how. That shows that power, competition, and resources. So in both definitions, politics generally is a struggle for power. And then coming back to your question, how do I cope with all of these responsibilities? You know, in life, there are things maybe you yourself you feel that, okay, I can deliver this and I can balance it with my academics. So in that aspect, I have my schedule and I cope with all these responsibilities amicably without them maybe being interrupting my academics.
So you are saying that this responsibility shouldered on you, being the Treasurer, Senator, Deputy Maize Bearer, as well as Academic Director, does not affect your academics, which is, we all know that you be in the university system or in the educational system, the primary reason why you are there is for your academics before any other thing is secondary. So you are saying that this, you have been able to balance it academic-wise.
Absolutely.
So let's look at this issue of I can see that you are the Deputy Maize Bearer at the SRC, and you are also a senator. There are rumors of impeachment. Can you tell us what does the constitution of the Student Representative Council state when it comes to the impeachment process of an individual?
Okay. You know, each and every maybe institution has their own rules and regulation as well as constitution, and whoever found wanting may be judged by the constitution. So that's the same process being used to impeach the senator you are talking about.
So you are saying the impeachment process, were you there when the impeachment process happened?
Actually, due to unforeseen circumstances, I was not there.
So, Comrade, you said you were not there when the impeachment process happened.
Yes.
But we all are aware that for an impeachment process to happen, there must be a two-third voting of the whole senator representing that particular body. Do you see, do you get any report that the two-third senators were present?
Of course they were, because we already have our platform where everything being deliberated at the parliament are being discussed there actually. And then I believe, had it been there wasn't, then the impeachment process is not going to take place.
Okay, so the platform was used to communicate to other senators.
All the senators.
Okay.
In fact, even the one that was impeached, that were impeached.
Okay. Okay, but yet again, this impeachment processes that has led, because we got reports that it was illegal, and today we have not seen any, because it's still rumor, because from the body of the Student Representative Council, we have not seen any official statement stating that so senator has been impeached. It's just rumors. Is it true that he has been impeached?
No, of course it is true that he has been impeached, but you saying you haven't seen any official proclamation
Yes.
pertaining to the impeachment. I think maybe you just don't come across it, but there are.
Okay. I would love to have that, a copy of that document,
Okay.
as the show moves on. So come on, let's forge ahead. Um, does the SRC constitution allowed a senator to be a mace bearer?
Of course.
It stated that a senator can be a mace
mace
bearer,
bearer, yes.
because I see in other clans or in the wider world, a senator can never be a mace bearer. Rather, an individual is being employed or appointed to be the mace bearer. For that being said, let's go into the conversation proper. Comrade, we all know that you are in the system already. You are senator, treasurer, so you have a lot of experience when it comes to student politics. And I want you to answer this question. As the community, as the student community gears up for the next student union election, looking back, how would you rate the current administration in which you are in? What areas do you feel like you guys have performed well, and what areas do you feel like we really slacked or we really didn't do well?
Okay. At this moment, unlike last administration, when political activities skyrocketed, and then compared to the current mobilization, it surprisingly appears low,
Okay.
as if elections were not only a few weeks away.
Okay.
So, this current administration, despite being inaugurated late, but at least they are trying to the best of their ability to discharge what is expected of them. Of recent, there has been an event hosted by the SRC and the Katsu Kazu, which shows a sense of unity and collaboration.
Okay.
And for everywhere there is unity and collaboration, there must be a development in one way or the other.
Okay.
So, from all indications, I myself cannot say this is where they lack, but rather their effort is highly commendable.
Okay. So you feel like the system you are in, you guys did not. There's no area that you feel like you guys didn't do well,
From my perspective,
from your perspective.
yes, there
So
is not.
you are rating yourself 100 over 100.
It's not 100 over 100 is not possible, but
Okay.
at least 80%.
Okay. But you should be able to point out certain areas that we didn't do well. Next administration, you are hoping for them to kind of look into these areas and
Even the last administration, they have done well actually, but whoever assume office will continue from where the other administration maybe step out of office.
talking about continuation of office or continuation of projects. We all know that in a typical political system, once a government fades away and another government comes in, there is no that. It's just in papers that the government is continuing, but the moment the new administration comes in, they forget about the other project that the previous administration started, and they want to enact their own policies. They want to do their own new thing just because they want to carry the whole of the glory. Do you see this coming administration to keep on with the legacy of the current administration?
Okay, human being is dynamic. You
Okay.
understand? So I cannot give you certainty about that. Some might, while some will not.
So you can, are you saying is a 50-50 thing, or there's a range? What is the range of them doing? You are in the system, so you should be able to know what is the range of them doing and what is the range of them just abandoning the policies that the current administrations are doing and then taking up into their own policies.
60-40,
Who has the system?
the continuation of the project.
Okay, then 40 is they might not continue.
Yes.
We hope to see that in the coming days. And let's forge ahead. Let's look at the issue of decamping now.
Okay.
Shifting of loyalties happening. We all know that this is period of elections like this. Things are bound to happen like this way. You see individuals shifting, alliances supporting this individual, not supporting this individual, stuff like that. They continue year in, year out. In any political system, there are things like that. Do you think is actually shaping a better political system, or it's just business as usual?
Okay. Politics is a game of interest.
Okay,
You understand? And a game of number.
okay,
So each player is playing to win.
okay,
And then wherever your interest lies, that is where you belong to.
okay,
You cannot play two games at a time.
okay,
You understand? You either belongs to this particular party or you belongs to this particular party. Or
okay.
your non-involvement at all.
Okay,
Yes.
okay.
So it's a business as usual.
Okay. So you said it's a business as usual and it's a game of interest. What is your own definition of this interest?
Interest.
Yes.
According to realist perspective, man by nature is selfish. So
Okay.
wherever we come and be stating this and that, you understand, at the end of the day, and not adhering to what they have stated, that person must have been selfish.
Okay.
So interest in this aspect lies on two things. It's either your own selfish interest or the interest of you aiming.
Okay.
If you assume office,
Okay.
to do this or do that or bring some reinforcement, bring some changes at wherever your interest lies.
Okay. So you are saying the interest is either a personal interest or an interest for the
For the
whole
whole
individual.
Yes.
What does your own interest lies?
Mine?
Yes.
The whole individuals.
The whole individual.
Yes.
But you said man by nature is selfish.
Man by nature is selfish. That is why I've spoken about that and now I'm telling you my own interest.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay. And with that being said, let's go ahead before we round up the show.
Okay.
Are you planning to run for any political office or just watching from the sidelines?
Actually, I'm planning to contest.
Okay, but you've hold so many offices. You've been the treasurer, senator, deputy mayor bearer, as well as academic director. Is it not high time for you to go and retire?
You know, I think this is the right time for me
Okay.
to portray my experiences I've gained so far.
But you'll be able to portray it in the period where you're a treasurer, senator, mayor bearer, academic director. And I can also learn that I learned that even before these offices, there are certain offices you hold before these ones. So you've gathered a lot of experience and you've served in different capacity. So don't you think it's still high time for you to go and rest?
That is why I want to serve my department currently. Do you understand?
So you are saying all this, you being the treasurer of the department, senator representing the department, also the mace bearer of the SRC, that is the Apex Union, as well as academic director. You want to channel all these experiences into the department only.
That's the essence of leadership experience.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Okay.
Because there is no how you can lead. You must be a follower before you can lead. Do you understand?
Okay.
Have the experience first, have the knowledge.
Okay.
Then when it's time for you to portray the experiences you've gained, then you are free to.
Okay. So are you saying you were a follower first before this period?
Of course.
Tell us more about it.
I think since from my 100 level days, I have a political mentor in person of retired Senator Abdulrazak Usman, popularly known as Exclusive.
Okay.
The former SRC Senate President.
Okay.
Of the Third Assembly.
Okay.
He has been coaching me, tutoring me about all this and how to balance my academics with all these positions.
Okay. So are you saying the retired senator Usman Abdulrazak is your mentor?
Of course he is, and he is the reason why I am here with you also. Do you understand?
He's the reason. I don't understand the reason why he's here. You are here.
If not because of him,
okay,
I wouldn't have been participating in all of these activities.
Okay.
Influence. Do you
okay.
understand?
Okay. That is with that being said, we really thank you for coming, and we hope to see you some other time when we call up on you. The mic may drop here, but the conversation continue. Let your voice lead for the change you want to see. Do well to follow us on all our social media handles at Hardball Media. Goodbye for now.